Hello, everybody. You guys ready to have some fun? Oh, that was pretty weak. You guys ready to have some fun? Are y'all paying attention? Are you paying attention? Way back in the cheap seats. All right, if you have money, stand up. If you have money, show me. Show me your bills. Show me a big pile of money like this. Hey, everybody show it to me? Great, bring it up. Come on, come on. Oh, look at the little frowns. They thought they were, oh, pull that out of your pants there, dude. I can't believe you had that down your pants. Come on, bring it on up. Okay. All right, do you like where you're sitting? Good, stand up and move. Go, go. Move, 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 move. Good. New seat, new seat. All right. I don't have anything here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, did we get all the money back? Y'all guys are honest Boy Scouts, right? Cub Scouts, all that? Good. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of videotaping for the website, so if you don't want to be famous, then we have to move you, but we're going to video. Is that okay? Is all with you okay? All right, now, we've taught over 14,000 people so far, the Money Made Easy program. And we're a foundation, and you can see there's checks up here for each of your wards. One of our goals is to be able to give away money. But instead of just giving away, we want you to earn it. Now, you're going to make money just for being here tonight. All of you have made a little bit of money, right? Some of you are going to make a lot more tonight. One of your groups is going to make quite a bit more money tonight. But everybody's going to walk out with more money, okay? Now, every one of you is going to make and spend $1 million in your lifetime. $1 million is a minimum wage job. Who knows what a bucket list is? What's a bucket list? Do you know what a bucket list is?
Sure.
Stand up. Tell me what a bucket list is.
It's a list of things you want to accomplish in your lifetime.
Before you
Die.
Before you die. Dude, you just made some cash right there. What's on your bucket list? Stand up.
Oh, okay. To go to Patagonia.
Patagonia. All right, there you go. Anybody else? Right here.
Get to every continent.
Every continent. There you go. Good. Back here. Stand up if you want to make some cash here. Over here. Yes. Where do you want to go before you die? What do you want to do? Stand up.
I want to go back to China.
Back to China. Whereabouts in China?
Xi'an?
Xi'an. Been there. Okay. Good. Where do you want? Oh, did you bring lunch?
I did bring lunch.
I can't believe that. Did you bring enough for everybody?
No.
All right. What do you want to do on your bucket list?
I want to paint a painting that I'll hang in my house.
Nice. There you go. There's some cash to help you with that. Take some lessons. All right. Right here. Here we go.
I actually just want to punch a shark.
Well, here's for some insurance because you don't need it. Have you ever swam with a shark?
No, not yet.
I have. It's crazy. There you go.
To visit every country in Europe.
Every country in Europe, okay? All right, yes, back here. All right, stand up.
I'll hike the Pacific Crest Trail.
Okay, good. All right, back here we go. Stand up.
I want to open a scuba shop called Linked Out.
All right, there you go. Anybody else on their bucket list? Yes.
I would like to finally launch my own business.
All right, there you go. There's some money to help you with that. There we go. Yep.
I want to meet Doug the Pug.
Who?
Doug the Pug.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
All right there in the front row. Yep.
Ride an elephant.
Ride an elephant. Okay, they're kind of stinky, but I'm sure you have fun. Yes.
I'd like to write my own novel.
Write your own novel. There you go. All right, now. One of my goals was to travel around the world, and I've been around the world twice. I've been this way around the world and that way around the world. And travel is a big thing for me. How many of you like to do travel? Okay. Now, in school, did they ever pay you if you got the right answer? We're going to tonight. Okay. So, who can tell me where that is and what it is? Stand up if you got the answer. Right there, yes.
It's the Taj Mahal in India.
And what's in it?
A dead person. It's a big old tomb.
2 dead people. Good job. That's worth extra money. Yeah, all right. Now, question, are all of you guys going to, everybody that's going to BYU, raise your hand. Anybody that's going to UVU, raise your hand. Okay, all you guys for UVU, we'll slow down for the BYU guys, okay? Does that work? All right. Oh, that was a little weak, wasn't it? All right, where's this? Yes, stand up, stand up.
I believe it was Mount Everest.
Mount Everest, that is correct. Mount Everest. All right. That's an airplane. On your bucket list, you've got to see Everest. When you're in Tibet, you're at the same level as you are over here on Timp. It's that high, just at the base camp. Okay? Now, where's this? Who wants to go on a cruise? Where do you want to go? Stand up. Alaska. There you go. Good. All right, where's this? Anybody? Yep.
Tahiti.
Tahiti, that's correct. All right, where's this? Right up, stand up, stand up.
Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy.
And why is it famous?
Because it's leaning.
No.
I don't know.
Anybody else? Yes.
It's because they dropped cannonballs off the top of it to study gravity.
That's correct. Good job. Proving out gravity. All right, where's this? Stand up, stand up.
It's in Venice, Italy.
How deep is the water?
No idea.
No idea. Anybody else?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. 20 feet's wrong. 4 feet. It's only 4 feet. All right. Where's this at? Back here. Oh, yes, back here. Yeah.
Rome, Italy.
Rome, Italy. What is that?
The Colosseum.
Coliseum. What's it famous for?
Gladiator fights.
What's it famous for?
Gladiators.
Gladiators. Someplace you got to go see. All right, where's this at?
Ooh. That's the Matterhorn.
That's the Matterhorn. There you go. Good job, Matterhorn. Where's this at? Right back here. Anybody in the cheap seats? Egypt. There you go, Egypt. What's inside it?
Dead people.
Dead people. Not anymore because they took them out. They're gone. All right, how about here? You got that?
It's Times Square.
It's Times Square. You're making bank, dude.
Never mind.
All right. Next question. What is money? What is money? Right here. Yes, stand up.
Money is something that we use to measure value that we exchange with each other.
Good. Because we used to trade chickens, right?
I was just going to say money.
All right. What is income? What is income? Yes, stand up.
Money that providers bring to their home.
Yep. Did you just make money?
Yeah, I did.
You just made income. What's an expense? Right back over here, yes.
It's money you spend on things.
Yeah. So, your bank account goes lower?
Yeah, that's what
All
that
right.
means.
What's the craziest thing you spend money on?
Probably the most money I spend is on food.
On food, all right. Here we go. What is net income or net profit? Net income or net profit, yes.
It's the money that you get to keep after you pay all your expenses.
That's right. Okay, good. All right, now does anybody have anything that's of value? All right, do we have anybody that has a wedding ring?
Yeah.
elected?
You can say that.
All right, good. Anybody else has one? Anybody that's already married? Anybody that's already married? All right. Can I see yours? Uh-huh. Wow. That's pretty incredible. Can I see yours? Nice.
Good one too.
Can I borrow this? Is that okay? Here, I'll give you 50 cents as collateral. Now, if you guys don't win tonight, this is like a pawn shop, isn't it? All right. Net worth. What's net worth? Right over here, net worth. Taj, you know what net worth is?
Do I get 50 cents?
Yes.
Okay, net worth is your assets less your liabilities.
Equals your net worth, correct. Good job. All right. Now, does money grow on trees? Oh, who said that?
It's me.
Can you explain?
Because money is paper, and
There you go. Does money grow on trees? Yes.
No, it does not.
And does money grow on trees?
Yes, because like apples grow on trees.
You'll say about anything to make money, huh?
I know.
Oh, great. Yeah, so like things can grow on trees, and you can exchange those for other things. Therefore, they are money.
That's right. Good. You got one too?
I know.
Step up.
Wait, what is money, right?
No. Does money grow on trees?
No.
No?
It's cotton and linen.
Do you have that 50 cents? Can I have it back?
It's cotton and linen.
Two guys already said yes, and they got it right. We got to teach you how to copy. All right. Have you ever seen an apple tree or a pear tree? Okay. Does fruit really grow on those trees? Do farmers take that and sell it for cash? All right. Would you guys like to see a money tree? Okay. So what kind of seed would you use to grow a money tree? What kind of a seed would you use to grow a money tree? Investment? Hard work? 401k? What kind of a seed? You're thinking too hard here. What's a money seed? Yes. Nope, then you'll grow apples. No, you guys are way too smart for this. A penny. You gotta start it. Now we teach kids, teens, young adults, and adults about money. Your job is to go and teach somebody this information that you just learned. Okay? How many of you are willing to do that? Every hand needs to go up. Okay? Good. All right. Now what do you water your money tree with? Hard work? Time? You need to water with more money. You got to plant a penny, you got to water it. So you're going to plant this tree. Now, some of you guys think this is fictional, then part of it is. But this church was probably built on an orchard. Is there any orchards in Utah? All over the place, okay? So we're going to plant our penny, and it's going to grow and 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 grow. And it's going to take many, many years for your tree to grow. But eventually, it's going to have $1 million on it. Every one of you in this room is going to make and spend $1 million in your lifetime. $1 million is a minimum wage job. Every one of you in this room is going to make and spend $1 million. The sad part is that 98% of you will be broke and in debt when you die. We want to fix that, don't we? Many of you will go through $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 million. Some businesses go through hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay? Now, would you guys like to see a tree that has $1 million on it? That's what it looks like. Oh, come on, that's pretty good, huh? So does anybody want to have $1 million? Now, in life, you just can't sit around. You got to take action. No, I don't think so. This ought to be good. Where are you going?
It's not real.
All right, stop. If you're standing up, come up. If you're not, don't come up. Now this is to remind you that you're going to make and spend $1 million in your lifetime. Ah, you weren't standing up. Now the good news is that every one of you in this room is going to get one of these tonight. Okay? All of you are going to get one of these. I printed by the trillions. I printed $2 trillion last week. Now, you need to water your money tree. How many dollars do you water your money tree with? How many dollars do you water your money tree with? Depends on how much you want. What else? How much you can afford. Yeah, close. It depends on your age. So, do we have anybody in this room that happens to be 15 or under?
I am. I'm young.
You are, dude. There's some money for you. You'll say anything for cash, won't you?
Sure.
All right. Do we have any 20-year-olds in here?
50 cents isn't a million.
20-year-olds, stand up. Stand up. 20-year-old. Both of you stand up. You're both 20, right? How much money do you need to water your tree with each month in order to have $1 million?
Oh, gosh.
Look at the board. Do you know?
It is $95.
$95, that's correct. I'll come back, ask me after, can you? All right. Anybody older than 20 in here? Stand up. How old are you? 22. How much does a 22-year-old need?
Let's see, 117.
117. Anybody older than that? Dude, Mr. Lunch here.
I'm 23.
Oh, dude, you're really cheap. How much do you need?
$129.
129. Anybody older than that? How old are you? 24. How much do you need?
$143.
143. Taz, are you on that board? How old are you?
Let's see. $194.
Yeah, I'll bet. Give me that 50-cent piece back. How old are you, Taz?
Let's see, I would be 57, so $6,800 a month.
You're 57, so you need how much? $6,800 a month, okay? Anybody older than that? How old are you guys? How old are you?
75.
75, so you've already made yours. So here's some extra for you. Now the difference is, though, that $1 million in 30 or 40 years from now is not going to be worth much. When I was a kid mowing lawns, gas cost 25 cents a gallon. How much does it cost now? It's gone up like 10 times, hasn't it? So $1 million in the future is worth about $100,000 in today's dollars. That's not going to be quite enough, is it? Okay? Now, you've got to water your money trees. Some of you said only the money that you can afford. So the second thing is you have to get your monies to grow at a fast pace. So on this chart up here, let's take a 25-year-old. If that person is making only about a 0%, they need $2,000 a month. If their tree is growing faster at 3%, they only need $1,000 a month. And if it's growing at 10%, it's only $158. So that's the second thing, is you have to have your trees that will grow at a quick pace. Okay? Now, here's the steps to growing a money tree. They're the same for you. They're the same for a 5-year-old, a 55-year-old. They're the same for Warren Buffett. They're the same for everyone. There's 5 steps. Can you tell me what those 5 steps are? Do you know? You don't know?
You can do it, Kelly.
You don't know? There they are. Step number 1 is to make money. Step number 2 is to sort your money. Step number 3 is to give to charity. Step 4 is to save and invest. And 5 is to spend the rest. Class, what's number 1? Make money. Oh, that was weak. What's number 1?
Make money.
What's 2?
Sort money.
What's 3?
Give to charity.
What's 4?
Save and invest.
What's 5?
Save the rest.
All right, one more time. What's 1?
Make money.
What's 2?
Sort money.
What's 3?
Give to charity.
What's 4?
Save and invest.
What's 5?
Save the rest.
Who can name them in order for $1? Got it. Stand up. You get the microphone. Cool.
Make money, sort the money, Give to charity, save and invest, spend the rest.
All right, good job. Give her a big hand. Now, everybody should have a clicker. Has everybody got a clicker? Good. Now, if you are from ward number 25, which is Jeff Hill, you need to click the number 1 key on your clicker. If you don't have a clicker, run back to the back and get one. Or share. If you are on Wolstenholmes, click number 2 on your clicker. If you're Evans, click number 3. If you're Nubla, 4. McKinney, 5. Mortensen, 6. And number 7 is dedicated right here to Brian Sudwicks. Brian has been a professional money manager. All right, good. Looks like you're all popping up there. Good. Okay, now, you're going to answer these questions. You get it right, you make money. You miss it, just don't make money. If you could only have one thing, money or knowledge, which would you choose? Put your answers in now, 1 or 2. All right, 270 have voted. Who's got the right answer? Stand up if you got the right answer. Here you go. What's the correct answer?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Is she right? Yeah. She's right, Greg. Good job. 92% of you got that right. Now, everybody turn your clicker over and look on the back. Every one of you have a number. Somebody's going to win tonight. Okay? And let's keep going. What is a loan? What is a loan? Who can tell me what a loan is? Boy, you're really after some cash tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I want to make some green, dude.
There you go. How about silver?
Okay, that works.
What's a loan?
A loan is basically a payment you take out, but you pay later because you don't have the funds, but you promise it later on in the future.
There you go. Good job. All right. Now, what is interest? Do you have to pay interest on a loan? Yes, stand up.
It's money someone charges you for lending you the money in a loan.
Okay, good job. Now, if you borrowed $100 at 3%, how much do you have to pay back? Yes, stand up. How much do you have to pay back?
According to the board, $3.
$3 plus what?
Plus the 100
Plus
that
the 100. Good job. Okay. Now, if you borrowed $100 at 10%, how much do you have to pay back? You got her? Stand up, please.
$10.
$10 plus what?
Plus the $100.
Okay, plus the principal back. Okay, good. Now, what is a credit card? Hold on. Stand up here. We have a money manager that has managed, his group has managed billions of dollars.
So
this is the correct answer.
It's either the single most destructive tool in the history of mankind or a tool to help you accomplish your personal and family vision and goals.
It's most likely number 1 for most people. All right. So how does it work? How does a credit card work? It's magic. I don't think so.
A credit card is basically a way to take out a loan, but on a continual basis and pay it back as you go.
There you go. Okay, good. Now, what happens if you don't pay it back the next month? You get to borrow it for 30 days, right?
Yeah, and you owe more money.
You owe more money. You owe a lot more money?
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's find out how much. Now, if you borrowed $100 and at 21%, how much do you have to pay back in interest?
21.
21. There you go. Good job. Okay, now here's your next question. If you used a credit card to buy a computer for $1,000 and made payments for 10 years at 21%, how much in total would you have paid? Get your answers in. 210 of you voted so far. Who has the right answer? Over here in the cheap seats. All the way back here with Mark Hornberger. Do you know the correct answer? Now, if you miss it, I get your money, which was my money to begin with.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the correct answer?
2.
2. Does anybody think he's wrong? Let's see how we did. You got that right. Nice job. Oh, come on. You can give him a bigger hand than that. Now, if you used a computer to buy that, if you used a credit card to buy your computer, after 4 years, your computer's pretty much shot. How much do you still owe? All right, who wants to go for it? All right, stand up. What is the correct answer?
Number 2.
Number 2. Is number 2 correct? It's correct. Nice job. Okay, by the way, this is real money. Does anybody want any of that? Go! Dude, you beat up on this little kid over here. You took advantage of this little kid. All right, Brady, hold on a second. You all missed one of the biggest points. What should you have done? Took the tree. So, thanks, Brady. All right. Now, I need to get a volunteer, a woman who doesn't mind getting embarrassed. There's going to be some cash in this for you. All right. What's your name?
Erica.
Erica.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to pretend like that these are not 20s, but they're only ones, and that's just $500. Okay? All right. Close your eyes. Spin around 3 times. 1, 2. Disco dancing with it. That's 2. One more. Stop. Point your hands straight out somewhere. One hand. Look out there and see if you can find a man. Dude. He looks like a keeper.
Who knows?
Yeah, what's your name?
Spencer.
Spencer. Spencer and
Erica.
Erica. Okay, good. Now, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this tonight. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. We're going to pretend like in a few years from now, we need to see if we had that, that ring. Wow. That ring's big enough you could propose to 3 people. Maybe 5. All right, Spencer. How old are you?
24.
24. You almost made the magic number of 25.
Yeah.
Because Brigham Young said that if you're 25 and not married, you are a menace.
Menace to society. Yep.
Your job's to be a menace.
That'll be me. Yep.
That would be you.
Yep.
Erica, how old are you?
22.
22. Okay, good. Get on one knee. Erica, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to hold that. Okay. See the big ring? That's a big ring, right? See that? Got it? I just want to make sure. This is your ring, right? Okay. No. Okay, you got it? You got it? Now, I want you to look into Erica's eyes. Erica, baby.
Erica, baby.
I was just a little bit weak. Let's try that again. Erica, baby.
Erica, baby.
I'm 24 years old.
I'm 24 years old.
1 more year and I'm a menace to society.
9 more months and I'm a menace to society.
I'm desperate.
I am mostly desperate.
Now, will you be my?
Will you be my?
And you can make up whatever you want.
I like that. Valentine. We're gonna go with that one.
Valentine's a good one. Anybody else?
Comrade. I like comrade.
Comrade? What are we in Russia?
Maybe so.
I got Chinese back there, but I didn't know we had Russia. Anybody from Russia? You speak it though. Okay. Pick something out, dude.
I like comrade. And we're gonna go with comrade. I like. The
You want to be
motherland,
Conrad?
Fatherland.
And what do you say? I guess.
Confidence.
How about if we be business partners?
Okay.
Does that work?
That's the deal.
All right,
Yeah,
now,
okay.
what I want you to do is I want you to blow my hand real quick, and we're going to make that ring. Ready? On 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow.
You know where it is? You know where I live, that's right, you do. All right, so this is what's going to happen the rest of your life. See that wallet? Okay, all the money in the world's going to go to kids. It's just going to be torturous. But every dollar's going to come in and it's going to go into your wallet. And your wallet's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Oh my.
And smaller and smaller and smaller. Come on up. No, you, Sister Cedrics. Ann, come on. Come on. I don't know. Let's check it out.
You were tricky. Wow, that
Is that your ring?
that's my ring.
Do you want to let him borrow it?
No.
Good idea. All right, get up, dude. This is embarrassing.
Good move.
Give him a big hand there. Nice job. Oh, don't go yet. Come on. We're going to see how smart you guys are. All right, let's answer another question here. All right. With $10,000 in credit card debt, we should have done that with the two of you. Look at you guys. Oh, love is sweet, isn't it? That's my wife right there. Isn't she gorgeous? She's a babe. She lived next door, by the way, across the street. Then she left me for 20 years. She was 3 and I was 5. My mom told me I was supposed to call her when I got off my mission. I did. Then she told me I was supposed to marry her. I did. Did your mom tell you to call her too? Okay. $10,000 in credit card debt, okay? If you're gonna pay the minimum payment, in fact, let's see how much credit card debt that is. I need 4 people to come up here. 4 people. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, come up. And grab 5 bundles each. Just 1, 2, 3, 4.
You need a girl. There's 4 guys. They're good. 2 girls, 2 guys. Yeah.
Don't go away mad, boys. You're here. Grab 5 bundles. Stand up, Erica, and hand them off to the happy couple because they got $10,000 worth of debt. 5 bundles each. You guys get 5 bundles. There you go. Hand them off. Yep. Hand them. You got to handle your debt. Here's your next question. By making the minimum payment, how much are you going to pay by the time you get that loan paid back? All right. Who's got the right answer? Who wants to go for it? Do you want to go for it?
I don't know it.
You don't know it? It's a 50-50 shot.
2.
2.
You don't know the interest
Do you want to try another one?
1.
No, I don't know interest rate.
21.
Oh, it's 21.
21%. What's the correct answer?
Oh, so it is 2.
Some of you guys just had your brackets burst, didn't you? March Madness. Okay, pick up another 3 of those. Hand them off.
They didn't stack mine very well.
Because you're going to pay $19,000 in interest.
Can I keep one of these?
No, you cannot. Hand them off. If you make the minimum payment, you're going to pay $19,000 in interest before you get that paid back down. All right? Now, if you simply increase the payment from $183 to $395, you're going to save a lot of money. Okay, who wants to go for it? Right here in this section. Right there. What's the right answer?
2.
Number 2 is correct. Nice job. Come on, guys. You got a 50-50 shot here.
Killing it.
All right. Everybody turn your clicker over. Who's number 243? Who's 243? You're the fastest one with the most right. So far, you're the champ. All right. Numala's team. Where's Team Numala? I don't see other on there. Did you put other in there? You're not even in the top 10. Oh, now it's not enough information. All right. Evans, you're in 2nd place. Hills, you're in 3rd. All right. Now, personal debt. Now, you guys go ahead and put that back if you want. Put all your debt back. All right. Personal debt. What do you spend money on that you shouldn't? Yes.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. There you go.
Sometimes
okay. Anybody else? Yes.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. All right, anybody else? Yes, right here. You guys have
Books.
books? They're not a very good investment, are they? All right. Now, if you look at this chart right here, if you spend $25 a month, and instead of spending it, you simply invested it over a long period of time, which is 40 years, that's $146,000. If you took $250 a month and invested it, that's $1.4 million. Okay, quite a bit of difference. All right, now here's the next question. How much would you have if you took $1 a day and put it into your piggy bank from when you were born to 66 years of age? How much would you have? What's the right answer? Number one. Is number one right? Yes. Does anybody believe it's wrong?
No.
You got it right. Nice job. Now, if you took that same $1 a day and this time we made it grow at 3%. If you took your money and bought a bond or a long-term CD and got a 3% return, how much would it grow into? What is the correct answer?
I think it's 1.
You think it's 1. You think it's 1? Do you disagree?
No, I put 1 too.
You put 1 too. Does anybody else disagree? You disagree? Do you want to take a different one, or you think?
I have no idea.
You got no idea?
There's a lot of math.
You lost. All right, correct answer, 75,000. Okay, now, if you took that same $1 a day and this time we put it into long-term stocks and investing, okay? Long-term stocks and investing, you got a 10% rate of return. Who's got the right answer? Who wants to go for it? Okay, up there, LeGrand?
I'll go for number 2.
Number 2. Jeff, you want that
Big
one?
money.
Let's see if he's right. You got that right. Nice job. Oh. Did you say 2 or 1?
Now he's a liar. I pushed 1.
You pushed 1. What did they say, 1 or 2? 2. Give me the money back. That was pretty weak. You got a 50-50 shot here, dude. Okay. We'll go again then. Here we go. 0% on your mattress is $24,000. Many people have millions of dollars as you look around in communities. There's millions of dollars sitting at 0%, sitting in a checking account. 3% long-term bonds, 10% long-term stock market. But how much would you owe if you charged $1 a day on a credit card? $1 a day credit card at 21%. How much would you owe? Go. Okay, we're going to go back to the Wollston Humes versus the Hills. You got first choice. What are you going to take, LeGrand?
I'll go for the big money again, number
You're
2.
gonna go for which
$1 billion.
one? Which one?
The $1.6 billion.
1.6 billion. Jeff?
I would say number 1.
You're going to take number 1. Now, one of you is going to make 50 cents. One of you is going to lose 50 cents.
That's the only reason why.
You're just taking the other side
I'm
of
taking
bet,
the
right?
odds.
All right.
Playing the odds. Vegas.
Let me have your money. You didn't get, I'll loan you the money. Now give it back. There you go. There you go, LeGrand. All right, good. Imagine that. $1 a day on a credit card, you'd owe $1.6 billion. Now what's really crazy is that people put money into a savings account. And then they borrow money from the same bank at 21%. Where did the bank get the money to loan it back to you on your credit card? You're right, from you, didn't they? They took your money out of your savings account, which they're paying you 0 for, and they're charging you 21%. All right. Now, in life, you're either going to loan things or you're going to own things. You're either going to loan money or you're going to own things. Okay? Just be right. So, how many of you have a bank account? Raise your hand. Good. You are loaning money to the bank. Is the bank paying you anything? Are they showing you any love? Back in the day, we used to get a toaster, but you don't even get that. How about an investment account? How many of you have an investment account? Raise your hand. How many of you do not have an investment account? Raise your hand. How many of you won't raise your hand no matter what I ask? Raise your hand. Okay, good. There's some money for you, dude. You got her.
Yeah.
Now, when you put money into the bank, you're loaning money to the bank. When you want to start investing, you need an investment account. When you open up an investment account, you can buy stocks and bonds, and you can invest it. Many of you need to open up a retirement account. So a retirement account, there's two ways to do that. One is an IRA. The other is a Roth IRA. You heard that before? How many of you know what a Roth IRA is? How many of you are going to college right now? Raise your hand. All right. How many of you took floral design at BYU? Raise your hand. Incredible. All right. A Roth IRA, you don't have to pay taxes on it. So here's a tip for you. If you'll just do a few of these simple things, when you open up a retirement account, if you open up a Roth account, when you retire, you'll never have to pay any taxes on that money. Now, you don't get a tax break today, but you never have to pay taxes on it. Here's your next question. In order to not pay any taxes on your investments, what kind of retirement account do you open? All right, what's the correct answer?
Roth IRA.
A Roth IRA. Is she right? A nice job. Good job. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Would you guys like to own a little bit of Disney? Yeah? How about a little bit of Apple?
Yeah.
Wendy's, McDonald's?
Probably. I already own a McDonald's.
How about In-N-Out Burger? Can't own them, they're family owned. What's the stock market? Now many of you, the one thing that you all have in common is that you're going to manage money the rest of your life. Of all the classes you ever take in school, they're not really teaching you how to manage your money. You're going to manage millions and millions of dollars. On average, if you have a professional career, you might go through $10 million in your lifetime. Okay? So this is why this is so important. You hear this every day on the radio, the Dow. What is it?
It's
Do you know the answer?
Yeah, it's number 2.
It's number 2. And what is it?
What is it?
Yeah. Give me more of that, of what it is.
It's like they analyze 30 companies because that's what you need for a good sample.
So you have a computer company, you have a food company, you have a car company. Okay, you have a software company. That's the way it works. All right? Now, let's see how you did. Only 61% you got that right. Interesting. All right, what's the S&P? What's the S&P? All right, what's the correct answer?
1.
Number 1. Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you're right, I'm going to give you money. If you're wrong, you have to give me your money.
Will you give me $1?
Will you bet your money?
Yeah, I'll bet my money.
You'll bet your money? Did you tell her the answer?
He knows the answer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I couldn't tell you, right? So you're thinking it's 500 of the largest companies, right?
Yep.
Congratulations, you got that right. You guys are doing really well. Now, true or false? The S&P 500 makes more money than most professionally managed funds. After fees and charges, do they do better? Is that true or false? Now,
It's
you're paying
true.
a professional manager to manage your money.
It's true.
It's true. Let's see if you got it right. Nice job. How many of you know who Warren Buffett is? Okay, Warren Buffett. How many of you do not know Warren Buffett? This is somebody that you want to follow because you can learn an awful lot from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett manages a company called Berkshire Hathaway, which is a big, big insurance company. As an insurance company, it brings in premiums today and pays out claims tomorrow. It has money that it brings in basically to use for free. They have $115 billion in float. So they have a big, big company, and they've owned lots of big companies. Now, just like you can buy a single share of Apple or McDonald's or Nike, you can buy a share of Berkshire Hathaway. So they also own hundreds and hundreds of companies. Here's your next question. And they own lots of Coke, IBM, Apple, American Express. True or false? Over time, Berkshire Hathaway makes a higher rate of return than the S&P 500. What's the correct answer?
True.
It's true. Let's see how you did. It's true. Nice job. Okay, real estate. All of you need a place to live. All of you are going to have a home. You're either going to rent and pay somebody rent payments, or you're going to own a home. If you bought a $200,000 house, now a $200,000 house is a very, very small house. It's a starter house. It might be a 3-bedroom, maybe older. It's not a very nice house. But if you did that, a $200,000 house, and you did it over a 30-year period like most people do, pay it over the whole time and get not very good interest rates, you're going to pay over $300,000 in interest. That's a lot. I'm going to teach you 3 things you need to do to not go into that trap. So over the lifetime, you're going to pay over $500,000 worth of payments. Now, if you own rentals like we do, then other people, how many of you are renting right now? Raise your hand. Thank you. You're paying off our loans. You're paying off our properties for us. You're welcome. There we go. All right. So step number 1, we want to find a house that we can buy for less. If you could, now, I used to live in San Diego, so we would add zeros to this. It doesn't matter, it's the same strategies. But a $200,000 house, if you can buy that house for 10% less, which means you're going to have to look. You're going to have to spend some quality time looking at properties and making lots of offers. But if you did that one thing, you're going to save a lot of money. How much money are you going to save? Now, some people have a high rate. Some people have a high rate because they have bad credit. How do you get really good rates? What's the key?
Good credit.
How do you get good credit?
You pay your credit card bills and all your bills on time.
You pay them on time. In fact, you put them automatic.
And you pay them in advance, too.
Pay, okay? All right. Put your answers in right now. How much are you going to save by simply buying that house for less money? What is the correct answer?
It's number 2.
It's number 2. Does anybody disagree? Do you think he's right?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you got to do? By simply buying it for less, in this case, you'll save $52,000. Okay? Now, if you reduce your interest rate by 2%, I don't care where you start, but if you can reduce it by 2%, you're going to save a lot of money. What's the correct answer?
2.
Number 2. Let's see if he's got it right. You got it right. Nice job, dude. Now, the bank wants you to pay your loan over 30 years. If you simply pay a little bit more each month, and you pay it off in 15 years, you're going to save a lot of money. What are you going to say? How much are you going to save by simply paying it over a 15-year loan versus a 30?
I'm going to guess, how much time do I have?
I'm going to ask the wife.
2.
2. Do you guys want to take that one? You think it's 2? It's 2. Nice job. I'm paying her because she got it right, dude. You're just a little bit weak.
I know.
All right. We only got a couple more questions, then we'll be done. If you simply do all 3 of those things, 1, you buy it for less. Now, I bought $10-15 million worth of real estate in my lifetime. Okay, my realtors are in the back of the room. Philip and Mark, say hi. These 2 guys right back there. Great guys. These are great guys to work with. So they help me with all my real estate. I have 2 special needs children. When I was 34 years of age, I had a heart attack. As a result, I had to find a way to take care of these 2 special needs children because I didn't know how long I was going to be on this earth. That's why I got so aggressive buying real estate. That's one of the things that you guys have to do. You have to have a place to stay, learn about real estate, and start investing. Okay? If you do all 3 of those things, even if you simply buy a home, and you do all 3 of those things, we buy it for less, do a little bit of fix-up. Okay? Number 2, we're going to get better interest rates by having better credit. You'd be surprised about how much credit really costs you. And number 3, we're going to pay it off in half the time. Now, if you did all 3 of those things on a small $200,000 house, how much are you going to save over the life of that loan? Put your answers in now. What is the correct answer?
1.
Number 1. Does you think he knows what he's talking about?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Fight me, Matt!
You got it right, dude. Nice job. Okay, 3 last quick questions for you. Now, if you did that one little thing on a small $200,000 house, if you do it the way a lot of people do it, you're going to pay over $500,000 for that house. If you do those 3 little things, you're going to save $500,000 or $250,000 doing that. Okay? All right, now, last 2 questions. How to save money on a car. Don't get one. Financial ignorance, you hear low down, you hear low monthly payment, you got to have it. Car starts out at 20 grand by the time they add on everything else. In fact, the real reality is that there's no profit in a new car. The dealers make all their money on finance and insurance. They make hardly any money at all on a new car, okay? So how do you save money when you buy a car? Get your answers in, go. Stand up there nice and tall. What's the answer?
Buy a used car.
Buy a used car, is he right? Nice job, you got that right. Now, how do you save money on insurance? Insurance is going to be very expensive throughout your life. How do you save money on insurance? How do you save money? Did you ask my wife?
No, she didn't.
Do you know how to save money on insurance, honey?
Yeah.
How?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to let that one slide.
I'm going to say 3 because I've never had a speeding or a warning ticket.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
in my
not
life.
having enough fun then, are you?
No, never got pulled over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice job, you got that right. Congratulations. Let's give her a big hand. Now we're almost done. One of the things I want to give to every one of you is that when I was about 14 years of age, we had a woman that lived in my neighborhood. And you've all heard the story of the widow's mite, correct? Well, described this woman. She had very bad health. Her husband had passed away, but yet she thought of other people. And she did something very interesting. Remember, this was in the 70s, the early 70s. She gave each one of the kids in my neighborhood a $2 bill. How many of you have ever seen a $2 bill? Okay. She gave us all $2. And then she did something else very interesting. She gave us each 22 cents to be able to start to give away. Okay? Now, my parents taught me about charity and about entrepreneurship. I had Robert Allen, a famous author that I've worked with. He taught me an awful lot. My mom and dad taught me an awful lot. But this is the first time an outside individual did that. And she gave us this money to start, to plant a seed. So tonight, I'm going to give every one of you a real $2 bill. I want you to take that $2 bill and I want you to write a note on it about you're investing. And then I want to put it in your wallet and keep it in there. On the other side is a $1 million bill. The reason for the $1 million bill is that every one of you is going to make and spend $1 million in your lifetime. A minimum wage job is $1 million. Most of you will go through $5, $10, $15 million. When you take a whole lifetime, that's an awful lot. Okay? So everyone's going to get one of those. In addition, I've got this incredible book that we did a print on that's literary classics that I'd love to have each one of you grab one of these. So when we're done, I'm going to have each one to pick one of those as well. Now, would you guys like to make a little extra money for your group? I want to introduce my good friend. This is Mr. Kurt Mortensen. Give him a big hand, guys. So we're working on a pilot group. My wife and I, this is my wife right here. Honey, wave your hand, seriously.
Woo woo!
There you go. Wow. By the way, my wife lost her credit cards the other day. Did I tell you guys this? Tell you that, Kurt?
What's that?
LaDon lost her credit cards.
She did?
Yeah. And I decided not to report it.
All right, I've got a joke coming here. Something's got to be happening.
Because the guy who stole them spends less than she does.
Oh,
come on. That's a little bit.
2 points. I'll give you 2 points for that.
A little bit weak. All right, so now, Money Made Easy Foundation. This is a foundation that my wife and I have created to give back. We've been extremely lucky. I've had to buy a lot of investments for these 2 special needs kids. Now they're taken care of. And so with some of the real estate that we bought, we have got a foundation. And this foundation, our goal is to give some of that money back. So one of the things we're going to have you do is if you want to earn more money for your group, you're going to be able to go to the moneymadeeasyfoundation.org. So now up here, there are checks that we've written that we're going to be writing out to each of the wards. When you go to the link that each of your bishops will send you, if you want to participate, this is totally up to you. There are 16 classes on there. Some of those classes are very, very easy to understand. Some of that you're going to help other people with. You're going to train and teach other people with it. And so when you go through there, every time that you go through a class, we're actually going to make a donation to your ward. Our goal is to be able to give back, and instead of just giving back, we want you to do something for it, okay? So that's coming right. How many of you would be interested in earning some more money for your ward? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody that finishes all 16 classes, I'm going to give you a $25 gift certificate to any place at University Mall. I don't know if Tucano's works or not, but at University Mall, okay? So if you go there and you go through the classes, Kurt, I'm going to give him a gift certificate to University Mall.
Okay, I get half.
You get half. You have to take Kurt with you.
Tucano should work.
So this is what it looks like. You're going to have a site where you'll go to. You'll be able to review a class, which is a very fun class to go through. You'll be able to take a quiz and then click on the advanced classes. And here's the list of some of the advanced classes on there. And we have classes for kids and teens because one of your goals, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is to train and teach somebody else. Okay? How many of you are willing to train somebody else and teach somebody about money? All right. Good. Now, here's your last question. Let's see if you can get this one right. Will you share the wealth and teach other people about money made easy? Do you think it's one? You got it right, dude. Nice job. Good job, dude. All right, good. Now, if you want to follow me, I'm on Facebook, facebook.com, tom/tom.painter.7798. Now, should we see who the top scorers were? Who do you think it is? Oh, dude, you did it! Oh, so close. It's too much for smoke. All right, we have a celebrity in our group here. Oh, but he just barely beat you guys. Come on, Brian. No, you weren't other. This is the other right there. All right, this is my friend Brian, and he teaches at BYU. He also was managed a lot of money for a lot of people and learned an awful lot. This class is a great starter class. The 16 classes are wonderful classes, but you can also go to his classes online, and then I recommend all of you do so. Tell him how to do that.
But first, make sure you do the Personal Finances for Self-Reliance of the Church. That is really probably the best program there is. So in addition, do that one first, because what it does is it teaches you that personal finance is just part of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And Tom's and mine are good too, but if you go to www.personalfinance.byu.edu, you actually have my senior class plus my MBA class. You've got the books, the PowerPoints, you've got all the learning tools. It's worth everything you paid for it. And the two people who took it said it was really good. Of course, one of those was my wife.
All right, good. Let's give him a big hand, guys. Nice job. All right, Team Mortensen, come on up. Team Mortensen, come on up. Help us, team. Come on, Kurt, hand out. $100. Two.
Thank you.
Yep. If you're on Team Mortensen, come on up. By the way, Team Mortensen also won an extra $100.
So like sushi at the ward?
Sushi at the ward party.
I already got some.
All right, if you're in Team Mortensen. You go for it, baby. There you go. Okay, thank you guys for coming. Give yourselves a big hand. Nice job.